Why do people tend to start working on themselves like after the relationship is ended, like at rock bottom? Why do people start trying to fix things where their partner wanted to fix these things throughout the relationship? They only try at the end. Why does that happen?
Well, part of that is just the way that we're motivated by suffering. And we've all got resistance to change. When it comes to working on oneself, we've got resistance. I'm certified in this. I do this for a living. I talk with couples every day about the challenges in their relationship. And for me and my partner, sometimes we'd rather repaint the living room than actually sit down and have a connected conscious conversation or do relationship work. It's way easier to turn on Netflix or go for a walk or do some other activity that doesn't require us to look in the mirror and reflect. In terms of resistance, it's one of the things that contributes to people being stuck in partnership. And there's a tendency here, going back to stereotypes, for the woman to drag the man into therapy or counseling or coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And, I believe that there's a few key dynamics there that are at play. One is the man's resistance to being told what to do, resistance to, feeling like he's weak or inferior, that he can't figure things out for himself, which is kind of like the old cliche about not stopping and asking for directions at the gas station when you're lost. There's kind of a pride. And there are many other masks and shields and defenses and things that we've got that prevent us from wanting to change, because we fear that we're going to have to sacrifice our identity or who we are in some way. And that's a really, really big piece that is relevant, because when we're kids, it's often not okay to be us in a certain way. We're told to sit down, shut up, speak up, go to your room. We don't always get to make our own choices. Our feelings aren't always honored because the parents are stressed out, managing their own priorities, and can fail to be totally attuned to what's going on for the kid. And we all want it to be okay to be us. In fact, it's a biological imperative that we will adapt to ensure that that happens. So, for example, one way that people adapt to this needing for it to be okay to be them is to become really rigid, stubborn, and opinionated, so that no one can penetrate their mind, no one can tell them what to do. And it also can become something self-sabotaging, where they're not as willing or open to let new ideas in and hear other people's perspectives, because they typically had a dominating parent who was always trying to put ideas in their head and control them and tell them what to do. And there's a fear of repeating that.